crew. Riding with my ninjas, yo, they'll never see us coming. It's that village hidden in the city, earthbound. They'll never see us coming, cause we moving underground. If you like the way we rockin', go ahead, get down.
I am no prostitute, please do not pay me no mind when I cap these fuck niggas who play me. Lyrical whips that will make you obey me. You constantly changing, but nigga, I stay me. Staying in jelly cause I'm lyrically gifted. I'm just rapping, hoping kids will be uplifted. You be rapping plays, I spit unscripted. Only track stating the ones I permitted. The fact is bum asses get played is a miracle. Holy's was lyrical, rhyme was satirical. Claim that their flow is totally empirical. None can escape from the Sears pool. Johnny, a master adult, growing much stronger with every slope. Rapping for rats is a method to cope with the fact much better than ever he goes. I've been too patient, now give me the key. Hip-hop has been waiting for me to succeed. Now open the doors, I'm bringing the team, so we can rap music the life that we bleed. State of the union, the state of the stupid. Looking from the back as the member to suit it. It ain't looking better till it can conclude it. How he supposed to speak when homie ever's muted? Fuck it, I'll grab my feelings and tuck it. Call out my thoughts and tell them to suck it. Problems heaven no, I would just duck it. If there was a chord, then nigga you struck it. Now I'm a madman, a freaking night like I'm Batman. Rap god, yes I'm that man. City fast rapper like you scat man. This thing
So what we about to do right now is make some life choices. Blaze, Nightwing, SMJ.
Village children in the city, village children in the city, village children in the city. These life choices fucking with my state of mind. I'm out here dodging coppers, doing petty crimes, and this was by design. Ain't really wasting time. Meticulate while I stack the green just to walk the line, and everything is fine. The government, they think we're blind, having secret meetings while the NFL is prime time. Watch how all my people kneel. Watch how to make that government feel. Life is like a TV reel. They even trigger with religion or you might get killed. Slaves in the game, so nobody else real. It's love or hip hop, so the drama gon' spill. They got that flocker, they be killing us for real. Water rushing in, watch some niggas stand still. I don't support black drama, not trying to join the circus. Support your communities, give them what they need, make them feel worth it. Stand up and show your purpose, show the fools you deserve it. Stand up and don't be nervous, hope you know nobody's perfect. SMG, yeah, you know we working. Turning rap into spoken word. Hope these niggas don't get discouraged. That's why they tongue and they vision blurry. Passionate and mad, you know we working. Boss man, and he deserve it. Speaking out and it's on purpose. SMG about to bring the work in.
It's life choice, it's fucking with my state of mind. I'm losing focus, trying to walk this path of mine. No one support us, we slaves up in our own minds. Slaves in and out of minds, slaves in and out of minds. It's life choice, it's fucking with my state of mind. I'm losing focus, trying to walk this path of mine. No one support us, we slaves up in our own minds. Slaves in and out of minds, slaves in and out of minds.
Welcome to Encrypted Mission.
Alright, fellas, we live. Got my man Tap representing Frederick, Maryland, aka Savannah, Georgia. Got my man Blaze representing Waldorf, Maryland.
Not Waldorf, Landover 25. Woo-hoo!
Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. So, come to you guys real quick. Want to discuss a few things. Wow, my phone acting crazy. All right, I'm back. We'll discuss a few things with you guys with our new podcast. It's a test run, Encrypted Vision. One of the main things we want to sit back. One thing I want to say before we even get started is I respect both of these guys that's on this podcast with me. These are some solid brothers that I respect their opinions and all that stuff. But that don't mean we all gonna get along and agree. So that being said,
you started already.
Just saying though, we not gonna get along. So with that being said, let's jump into this first topic we wanted to discuss in honor of the Black Mamba and also the special that they're running for our man MJ23 tonight. Let's do a quick comparison, man, of Kobe Bryant, MJ, and LeBron James. both three gifted players. I mean, Tap is going to give y'all probably a whole encyclopedia on Kobe Bryant because that's his main man. I'll let him compare Kobe. Blaze, you more of a Jordan or LeBron fan?
I'm definitely a Jordan fan. You know what I'm saying? The old school, classic. The eye in the sky, the man that took flight. You know what I'm saying?
So a lot of people, to me, always say those guys, what's different about them, who's better, this, that, and another. But like me and Tap was having a sidebar conversation, and the main thing that I noticed is like they're different players and they're right, but they've both been successful. But Kobe and Jordan, man, they got a different kind of dog in them, man. LeBron, he's had success, he's handled his business, on and off the court, but I don't see that dog like you see in Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant. I mean, Kobe really had it. Michael, I started watching basketball when he was getting ready to hang it up. The Michael that I remember the most is the Washington Wizards, which wasn't a good one. So.
You don't want to remember the Wizards though.
Hey man, but them Jordan 17s were fly though, right?
Yeah, they were.
Hey,
they always gonna remake them and make them good. But the thing about Jordan and Kobe was they had that intensity. They can play you, and they're gonna tell you they're gonna dog you, and literally dog you. That's what happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, hey, so Tap, let's share some. Let's hear your perspective on the three, particularly the Mamba. What's that backroom casting couch over there, boy?
Yo, the line be live sometimes. But anyway, my take on it. You over there boots on or something over there with you doing breathing exercises?
Sorry, that was smoke.
Oh, okay. I don't know what was going on. But anyway, yeah, man. To me, Kobe, I grew up watching him. First, shout out to the Lakers, period, because I started watching because of Nick Van Exel. That was who I first started watching when I saw him on TV or whatever. And then Kobe came in '96. And, the rest is pretty much history when it comes to me following him. But as far as his game, he pretty much patterned it after MJ and actually was able to shoot better from three, and put together a few more different moves finesse-wise. He took guys like Smush Parker. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he took guys like, let's talk about it now. Shannon Brown.
LeBron had Shannon Brown too.
Kwame Brown.
Whew, Jordan drafted him.
Exactly. He was playing with guys like that, still balling.
Still balling.
And then when stuff happened, this is when this is who's a legendary guy. Because people that's hooping now, when they do something and the name pop up, the last person to do it was who? Kobe Bean Bryant. You know what I mean? Like when Harden went on his little run, he was tearing up the league. It was like, man, the last person to do it, Kobe Bryant. It's crazy, man. It still don't seem real to me. I really wear something with Kobe on it, like maybe every other week or so, or if I have to go out, I put a jersey on. Shit, I got a jersey right now in my car, wrapped around the passenger seat, like he riding shotgun or something. Still repping.
That's old school right there, wrapped around the passenger seat. Yeah, that's old school.
Yeah, man.
He was talented, man. Ain't no doubt about it. On and off the court, man. That Joe was definitely talented. All of them, like I said, they do their thing on and off the court. Like I said, I can't take that from LeBron either. I think LeBron really made his mark coming out of high school into the league like that. Kobe had to sit back and watch a little bit.
Yep.
Jordan wasn't Jordan his first couple years in the league, but LeBron came in, and I'm looking at the stats too. LeBron has started every game of his career but one.
Jordan still was that guy. He was. Him and I can't think of it right now, but as a rookie, he averaged 27 points a game. So
don't get it twisted. Jordan's definitely that guy. But I'm gonna ask y'all this then: out of the three of them, I'm just gonna break down like some small categories. Out of the three of them, who you think is the best player above the rim, going to the rack, throwing that thing down? Me, fellas, I'm gonna say Michael Jordan. Slam dunk contest, don't lie. And I'm gonna roll at it, although it was controversial.
But are we talking in game?
Yeah, in game. Michael Jordan used to throw that thing down, man. He'd hang in the air.
Oh yeah, on five or six people at the same time. Yeah.
Don't get it twisted now. All three of these dudes are caught body though.
Right.
Don't get it twisted. They done caught bodies throughout their career. But
Plural.
I'm gonna say, if I would rank this, I would say Jordan was the best dunker. Kobe hands down was the best shooter.
Right.
LeBron hands down is the best passer. And I don't know about the handles.
Handles is definitely Kobe. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say that.
Out of the three, Kobe got the handles and the shooting.
In intensity and game matchup, I give it to Jordan. Underdog for out of these three, I say LeBron. Like if you had these three going against each other in their prime, LeBron would be a body, but they still have that fundamental skill to,
But I think though with the comparison, right? Like this is where these are three great players, but they're different. The closest thing to Michael Jordan is Kobe Bryant all day long, from the fadeaway, the positions that they played, the size. They're the two closest things. Phil Jackson, all that, right? LeBron, man, is like a hybrid. I mean, he in that conversation with him, and it's just as good. But he got a little bit of Magic Johnson in his game, the way he passed the ball. He's a little bit different. And LeBron's a man child. I mean, Kobe had to really grow into his body. Mike had to hit the weight room and grow into his body. Not saying that LeBron didn't put in any work, but I mean,
he was a freak of nature, just like Zion coming out now, freak of nature. But you see how
that boy ain't gonna last long like that though. He better get ready to get with Tap on one of them workouts and slim down a little bit and get that athletic cut, because them knees gonna be blown the hell out. He gonna be eating ham hocks like that dude that remember when LeBron left Cleveland? They drafted Anthony. Can't even think of the kid's last name. He's not even in the league no more. He was the first overall pick out of UNLV. I can't even think of his name. He didn't even last.
You said the Cavaliers?
Yeah, he got drafted by the Cavaliers. I can't remember his last name, but it was like some dude that nobody expected them to pick and draft. And it's just like, man, what are y'all doing?
Shit.
First overall pick, man. He ain't even in the league no more. Not to say that don't happen, but yeah.
Trust me.
But I mean,
a lot of our teams do that because we didn't even state which teams are. We already know Tap's team is the Lakers. We know yours is the Wizards, but I'm actually a Celtics fan. So you talk about coming up from a dynasty. They've been building a dynasty since I've been a fucking fan.
I know.
I ain't gonna do it.
I know y'all. So I'm the underdog in this conversation, right? And I'm gonna say that because of the number of championships. The Wizards only have one, and I honestly think this COVID thing, minus the deaths and all the other stuff, probably gonna help that team, right? Because Bradley Beal had a good year; he finished healthy. John Wall gonna return. They drafted a nice young boy last year, and they got a high draft pick this year. Yeah. The Wizards getting ready to turn their around. Ain't nobody in the East that really run with them, too. I mean, no disrespect, Blaze. The Celtics got some issues going on up there now. Kemba is good, but y'all never should have gave up on IT like that to bring in Kyrie Irving, because you see what Kyrie do when he don't have his way.
But Kyrie's gone. Kemba passes the ball, and we do have functionality skills.
But look who you lost, though, right? If you would have kept IT and gave him a semi-decent deal, even if he declined the way he declined, y'all lost Terry Rozier, a player that can go up and down the court, play defense.
If I was the owner and the coach, I wouldn't have made that decision. I would have made definitely a couple other trades, and I definitely would have got us a center to fall around Taco Fall when he becomes a very essential item outside of the G League. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about that one. I think that was a stretch, baby. And you've always been you're a fan of his. So if he ever blows up, I would come back to this moment and say, hey, Blaze always said he was going to be good. But man, Taco Fall one sprained ankle out the league, man. That boy's so damn uncoordinated. Man. Come on.
Missing games for shin splints, man. Come on, man.
Shin splints. Come on, man.
Hey.
That jug a leg about as wide as my daggone finger, man.
Hey. You gotta crawl before you walk.
You know what though, and we kind of got off topic, but it's good though, right? Because it's organic. Tap, how you feel about your young boys that they brought into LA that are now playing down in NO?
Man, I'll tell you one thing. Man, this is my thought, and this is being real, man. I feel like with that move they made, New Orleans will be making noise 4 years or sooner, man. And when I say making noise, I'm talking Western Conference Finals type noise. They're young, They got talent all around, and I'm talking about
Mm-hmm.
Lonzo. Lonzo is point guard in the NBA is kind of similar to being a quarterback in the NFL because you got to know everybody position, what everybody doing on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to know how to do that, and you have to know how to have pace and all that good stuff, man. And then he's not your average. I would say within the last 5, maybe 8 years, point guard coming into the league where they score first. He's actually pass first, play defense, not afraid to go get the rebound on offense.
But he gone now.
Huh?
No, that's what he's talking about. We talking about him playing for New Orleans because they
Oh,
got
okay.
AD,
Okay, yeah.
but they gave up all their young pieces.
Yeah.
Ingram.
Yeah,
Paul.
Brandon Ingram. Okay, yeah.
And so and that was my pick, because we did a little pick in the office, and Lonzo was my pick for most improved player of the year. And it's crazy how that happened because now you see Brandon Ingram is actually going to be, in my opinion, the most improved player of the year because he coming off
the bench, right?
No. He was he did like 5 or 6 games for like 21 points, and then before that he was averaging 17. Now he's damn near averaging 30 playing in New Orleans. And then what I was saying with Lonzo, he playing in that Gentry system where they get the ball and run, and then you can throw lobs to Lonzo. Lobs to Zion from half court, and I mean it's just gonna be crazy, man. I'm
gonna say this about that team. I agree with you. A couple other factors that go into that, right?
Heart, defense and shoot. So
I'm gonna say this with the Pelicans right now. I agree with everything you said. The other factor that ain't nobody thinking about right now, they got money. They ain't got no major big money contract right now. Zion's on a rookie deal. Lonzo's on a rookie deal. Ingram is probably about to get paid, but he ain't gonna break the bank. So what does that say about all these free agents that are out here? Some vets that won't cost as much, or you might even get a high profile player at this point in time. But the thing is, you don't have that on your team, so they share the ball. Another thing I'm gonna ask you, because you're a Lakers fan. I don't think you're a true LeBron fan, but I know you're a Lakers fan. I feel as though that every time like a young player with potential to get around LeBron, it just doesn't work out. Kyrie was one of them. Andrew Wiggins, when LeBron went to Cleveland, can remember they originally drafted Andrew Wiggins and they traded him for Kevin Love, which that's my other thing I'm getting ready to say about LeBron here shortly too. Traded for Kevin Love, then the same thing with Lonzo and Ingram. It just never works out, right? So, and I think y'all gonna lose Kuzma at some point in time. But Kuzma ain't trying to be nobody's Robin. He trying to play.
Kuzma about to be gone. Yeah. Kuzma definitely about to be gone. He about to be a big plate. He probably gonna end up moving like the Suns or something, man. Something different. Watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about them too.
The Suns already attacked. But what I was just gonna say is Kuzma hasn't proven that he was a consistent third level guy that we needed.
That is true.
Or you got AD, however you want to go 1-2, but we need that third guy that's going to provide some minutes and points and rebounds and whatever else you need.
You're going right to my point, though, bro. So that has been the history of every trifecta that LeBron James has ever played in. Miami, it was him, D Wade, and Chris Bosh. Who got the short end of the stick? The power forward, Chris Bosh. Go back, we just talked about Andrew Wiggins getting traded for Kevin Love. So it was LeBron, Kevin Love, and who was the third? And Kyrie Irving.
Yep.
Who got the short end of the stick out of that entire deal? Kevin Love was balling out in Minnesota, handling his business, doing what he needed to do. Went up there to Cleveland.
Wait, where is he at now?
He's in Cleveland.
Went to Cleveland.
And Tristan Thompson
and some young bulls.
So it never seems to really work out. I don't know why. I'm not saying that dude a bad dude or anything like that. And I'm not saying that I hate him or anything like that. I respect them on and off the court, but it ain't enough ball, man, to have 3 players, man, that go out there and do your thing. I mean, you had Jordan and Pippen. Dennis Rodman rebounded. He wasn't trying to score 10 and 20 points a night. It's a different game, man. So I think it's just not enough ball to go around. But, that's just where I'm at.
It's definitely enough ball to go around, but niggas got to play team ball. It's not a one-man sport.
Says the guy that roots for the team that Kyrie Irving was the star point guard. And before Kyrie Irving was Isaiah Thomas, who averaged like 30 points a game and maybe 5 assists.
You talking about him now, but if all them pieces come together after this COVID crap goes down, and him and KD start cooking out here, you're gonna be speaking another tune, bruh. And
Man,
I'm not even gonna speak down on the man. Yeah, he did what he did. It was a
I'm
point.
not gonna say, I ain't say he was a bad player. He just don't make nobody around him better.
He thinks with a different mind. We got a lot of people that think like that in our black community. It is what it is.
That's a whole nother that's a whole nother discussion, and we can touch on it a little bit. But one thing that Tap said about Kobe early on, right? He said Smush Parker. Man, Smush Parker. Kobe made people around him better. That was a name while he was playing for the Lakers. I don't know what that kid doing now or where he at right now, but that was a name on the Lakers. And there's many others out there. But Tap, the last thing I said about your Lakers, they cheated the Sacramento Kings consecutive years. That's just all I got to say about that.
Ooh, strong words.
It depends on how looking at it.
You know, Kobe damn near broke my man nose. Mike Bibby, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
Bibby. I remember that nigga.
I think he's so,
on the sports topic though, the other thing I want to talk to y'all about, man, and you know, I read a lot of what is it, NBC Pro Football Talk, and you know, of course, NFL Network, ESPN, all that stuff, right?
yeah.
The question I gotta ask, man, and I think I kind of know, but I want to hear what y'all got to say. Why is it that, and I'm gonna use Dak for example, I'm gonna use Dez Bryant, I'm gonna use Zeke because y'all know I'm a Cowboys fan, and I don't want to talk about other people's teams. I can't speak. But holistically, right, in the NFL in particular, why is it that you always hear about a black man holding out for his money, but you know, white players always get paid? And case in point, right, you know, and there's no knock on JJ Watt, hell of an edge rusher, right? Always fucking hurt. But you ain't never hear JJ Watt have to sit out and hold out and get his money. I'm gonna use my team for example. Sean Lee always broke the fuck up. Probably only finished one season his entire career, right? But never had to hold out with Jerry Jones to get paid his fair share. Dak Prescott, 4th round pick, put up marquee numbers. And I'm not gonna say that Dak is a $40 million quarterback. I will not say that. But he's better than those other quarterbacks in this draft. And Jerry Jones has already, you know, got his money over the last couple of years. Why this man can't get paid? Zeke was running, doing what he needed to do. And yeah, Zeke had another year, but Zeke know what the game is. This would have been Zeke and Dak holding out this year trying to get paid. Why can't the man get paid? Same thing with Dez Bryant. Why the man can't get paid? And then when the boys ain't playing well on the field, you always want to talk about how they overpaid and this, that, and another, and the stigma. And I hate to say it, and I know he from down there in Savannah, Uncle Tom ass, Shannon Sharp, and all the rest of them always talking about somebody else's money. Then the boys get cut. So, but you don't never talk about Sean Lee. You don't never talk about, you know, even Romo. I love Romo. Romo used to win. He put up stats. But Romo threw a lot of goddamn interceptions too. But Romo never had to argue to get his money. Romo had more interceptions than Dak. And he never had to argue to get his money. And he stayed broke up too. Why do y'all think that black players in the NFL always got to fight for their money?
That is a good one. I didn't, you know, I'm kind of blind to this whole situation. I'm not even going to lie to you that they've been holding out. I thought it was complications in between the arguments between the people. But
it is, but the arguments that, you know, with the negotiations that go on, man, like if you always, so I want you to pay attention moving forward, right? When free agency coming up for the NFL, they always got this top 100 list of players, right? And some people get their money or whatever because they're not like the top player. But like, for example, Jadeveon Clowney, why can't that man get paid?
Exactly.
Why can't he get paid? Is he not an elite edge rusher? He's an overall number 1 overall pick. Yeah, he's been hurt, but why can't he get paid?
Well, this is my view. This is just my view, and I kind of compare it to life himself in general. And like I said, this is all opinionated, but the black players, most black players don't get the benefit of the doubt compared to the players that's playing. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pay him because, you know, we feel as though he will, even though. And then and then you can look at it this side. Does he deserve it? Oh yeah, I feel like the white player deserves it, you know, or whatever player you're talking about, Sean Lee, or the black player that's not getting paid, you know, show me first. They don't really have to show first, you know, in most cases. Just saying, and from what I've been seeing.
You're just saying, just in general, yeah, because they, you know, by us, they take it. Well, I mean,
is that the silver spoon syndrome? Is that like, yeah, I know I'm again.
I'm gonna say it's
like
the entitlement.
They gonna look the entitlement, and you know they gonna look out for theirs before anything else. You know, whether they.
Well, that go back to what you said earlier too, Blaze. You know, we as a culture, man, we don't always stick together, and I think that that is the biggest issue. And Jim Crow and several other things, man. It's so much stuff that we allow to divide us as people, right? But in my opinion, man, I'll say the African American race is an extraordinary race because we've been overcoming the entire time, right?
Every day.
From slavery, from the civil rights movement, man, till today, right?
Yep.
But we still don't get the facts of life or what's important, right? Like, I think a lot of us don't and it's not fair that we got to live this way, right? But like, I'm in corporate America. I work every day. I realize that, in my career, I got to have all these certifications and education to, get a fair shake, right? And I still might not even really get a fair shake. But a white boy with a high school diploma and maybe a cert or not a cert, they can get whatever they want. They don't have to, work as hard as I work or whatever. They don't have to. They can just show up and it's there.
Yeah.
And they know, and that's how they carry it, man. Like, they don't have that same grind. And the moment that they get a taste or a sense of what they think you might have, you got too much. You ain't supposed to have that.
Yep.
But I mean, for example, right? We live in the same, general area, Blaze, Waldorf, right? So you look at this whole Waldorf area. How many super healthy restaurants do you really see, or high class restaurants that you really see in this area? We got a Panera Bread, and we got a tropical smoothie, and I think they finally put a Smoothie King down here, right next to LA Fitness. But look at the gyms, right? Go in the gym, the LA Fitness in Waldorf. Typically, a full-fledged LA Fitness got basketball courts, swimming pool, weights, all that stuff.
Right, because actually, my job, I was working on LA Fitness in Baltimore. Yeah, and it had everything. Basketball court, swimming pool, everything. Like, yeah, that LA Fitness here is trash.
They don't want it, right?
Yeah. Sure.
And in Tap, I ain't trying to put your business out here. I know you're a certified personal trainer. You're about to, working out and different things like that, and you're in a different area. So you see a lot of different gyms and stuff like that, different brand name gyms. Like, we don't have that stuff on this side of town because, one, black folks don't want to pay for it. Two, they set us up like that. So the next time I ask you, Blaze, how many McDonald's, Wendy's, liquor stores, pawn shops, all that is in your general area in Waldorf?
Oh yeah, that's every other corner. You already know, and that's up.
Exactly.
That's up here, NPG, DC, everywhere where it's populated black, basically.
So they expect us.
Or
like
brown.
I said, we don't get a fair shake from the get go. I mean, and I'm gonna say there is hoods, ghettos everywhere. Like I said, Tap, you from down south. A hood in Savannah might have some little subtle differences from DC, but at the end of the day, the trials and tribulations are the same, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the whole stigma of that. I mean, and that goes back to the whole NFL and why people not getting paid either too. I mean, because people not getting paid in the regular world either. And and then you said the hoods of Savannah and everything you just named. I'm talking about everything you just named. Literally is in one spot. I mean, because it's a spot. Right, maybe probably like a 5-10 minute walk from where I grew up at, right up at the top of the neighborhood before you turn into the neighborhood. It's called One Stop. You can actually walk in there, get a whole outfit, get your car washed. While you're getting your car washed, you can talk to one of the ladies of the night, if you was down for that type of stuff. And then also, if you wanted to operate outside of the law, you can get you a nice little package as well. I mean, you can do all this, and on top of that, you can walk literally maybe less than 500 feet across the street to McDonald's and get you something to eat. And then in the same time, while you're waiting on the fries to get done, you can walk back across the street, adjacent to the One Stop spot and get you a bottle of liquor, man. And then, I mean, I'm talking about this literally all in one spot, bro. Like, for real, like.
But you don't have that. You don't have that in these nice ass areas and different things like that. I mean, it's sad. I mean, and I would say that we have the key to fix some of it, but we ain't educated on how to fix it. Like, for example, right? Vote. Got some folks out here that feel like their vote don't count, different things like that. But these local votes, when you go vote, about the way that they read, like when I've been to voting polls, they read like, yeah, this is gonna cause an increase in taxes or something like that. But like, no, you're taking out more taxes. They're gonna fix the roads. They're gonna add this. They're gonna add that. I mean, we just not educated in our votes, and they take advantage of us too, man. I mean, I ain't gonna go into politics on this, but they take advantage of us all the time. We get taken advantage of 24/7. The same thing with these agents, right? Everybody gave Lamar Jackson a hard time because for his rookie deal, he decided not to get an agent. Him and his mama went and did it. It was this whole big thing. They were upset, and at first, because I was uneducated, I was like, well, I don't know why he did that. He's trying to get in the league. Maybe the agent can help him. At the end of the day, he got drafted when he got drafted. The salary range is the salary range due to the collective bargaining agreement. But if he gonna give somebody another percentage of what he gonna be bringing in just to get him the money that he would have got anyway.
Yeah, you did it on your own because we use these crutches in this world now, and we can't do nothing by ourselves. We feel like we weak, and that's why this corona right now is going to show everybody how intense and important and serious you can be about something that you actually love and do, and you don't need nobody else. All you need is your mind.
I mean, look at us right now. Look what we're doing right now, right? This was a conversation with us, you know, enjoying one of our pastimes, playing Xbox Online, getting it in, and we just like, hey, we're gonna do this one day just cause, right? And look where we at due to the coronavirus. I mean, if this was a normal work night, man, I'd be upstairs, get ready to kick my feet up and fall asleep watching something on TV. But you know, we here. I'm glad I'm here, but you know, you're right. Only the strong survive. But I mean, we've been like that our entire lives. But also, too, I'm gonna say, and I ain't did no real research on this. This is just raw base knowledge. That us as a people ever get along, because you know they say that we taught the white man the slave trade because the different tribes in Africa were fighting back and forth. And
that is true. We sold ourselves into slavery. We sold ourselves into slavery.
When did we ever? You know, when were we not divided? Would be the question I would ask. What has caused us to stay divided?
And look, don't let everybody fool you now. Like, everybody is divided. Black people are not the only race that is divided. Like, everybody, every race is divided. They have their own culture. Yes. But
check this out, right? So say me, you, Tap, and even with our kids and our family, right? Would the three of us go buy a single family house together and all of us live in it? Hell no.
Hell no. You want to know why?
We just not going to do that.
No, because no. This is why. Because we're spoiled. We have our minds set up now that we need the luxury of personal space. You know, there is Spanish families that hustle to get that big house or big luxury houses, and they guess what? They sit in the house together 6 deep, 7 deep maybe, and get what they want in that time. They work for that. They have a mindset. See, us as people, we don't have a mindset. We want to be comfortable and live our own little situation.
Yeah, but you know what? And I'm gonna defend, you know, African Americans on this one, right? This goes back to what Luther King said, because somebody asked him back in the '60s in one of his interviews, you know, why is it that, you know, the Asians and everybody else can come to America and, you know, they start making businesses and stuff like that? And my response to you is this: it's because we came over here in chains, and that was his response. We came over here in chains, right? We didn't have the true American dream. We fought for everything that we got now, and I think what's happening is we get tired of fighting. Another thing I'm gonna tell you with this whole spoiled mentality that we have, like, I come from a large family, and Tap, I know you come from a large family. I don't know about you, Blaze, but you know, big family. When you had these large families, man, when y'all do everything as a village, with your auntie or your first cousins, or more like your brothers and sisters, you come out a little bit different. But when you got these folks that don't value, because everybody's teaching you a lesson, they teaching you how to grow, you learning different facts of life, right? I think that nowadays they don't exist because you got babies raising babies, and you know, family just ain't important to people. I mean, because like you said, it's about all the luxury things. It's about this, got to get this money.
But the thing I want to say about what you was touching on before, the Asians and the Pakis and all the other races that are benefiting from the American dream are getting loans. See, they're actually getting the loans because they're getting the money that they deserve when they ask for loans from us. We as a people that are stuck here can't even get the loans. That's the fucked up thing.
Yeah.
We actually from here can't get a loan, you know. But people come here as, you know, and get a green card or whatever that may the case may be, and get a loan and a job and all that other good stuff, man. That, you know, I feel like us as a people.
That's because we don't have the capital, though, man. Like, I don't know if y'all. Matter of fact, Tap, I can't think of the series right now, but you put me on to it. And I watched a couple of YouTube videos, and you know, money exchanges hands in those other communities like 6 or 7 times from me working in it, me going to the grocery store, different things like what's that?
Talking about hidden cover.
Yeah. So we don't do that, right? As soon as I get and I'm gonna pick at this stimulus check, a little bit because it's just funny how everybody's so pressed to get this joint where they gonna realize that they about to get taxed and this whole other thing, but that's a different conversation. But they spending it before they really sit back and do anything with it. So like if I were to get a stimulus and let's just say it's $1,500 to $2,000, man, I ain't going out there buying nothing. If anything, I'm gonna take the money and put it into Robinhood or just put it to the side because odds are you're gonna owe taxes next year. They set us up, man. We're not educated. Like for example, my mom and dad, they ain't go to college. So the shit I learned when I went to college, I'm kind of picking up and I'm passing on to my brothers and sisters. We ain't educated on a lot of things. Finances, that's not important. It's just save your money.
Yeah.
What do you mean by save your money, right? They get a whole different investing in CDs and stocks and bonds and all that other stuff.
When they young though, when they babies.
When they're young, yeah. All we know is savings account and putting the money under the mattress. That's it. And just because we ain't educated. The ones that do make it, that go into those circles, they kind of forget where they come from. So that's just my thought. Not all of them, but it's a mindset. But the other thing we're supposed to talk about, man, is just relationships. I'm married, and y'all want to share y'all status? Be 10 years this year.
I'm basically statutory married, if you want to say that. We've basically been living together for long enough. You know what I'm saying? So we're basically married.
Okay.
We coming up on 4 years over here with Lou.
Yeah, I'm on 6, about to be 7. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you know what I'm saying?
I'm 10 in October.
We want to save some content, man. I mean, that in itself is a whole topic. That's a whole.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You right.
Now, how long we running this for?
We getting ready to go ahead and sign off, man. I think we covered a lot, man. More than what we even intended to. I mean,
we're running 30 minutes. Okay, I like 30 minutes.
Yeah, we running like 30 minutes. So I mean, that's short. It's short and simple. But like I said in the beginning, man, I'm glad that you two are here. I respect both of y'all. But as y'all can see, we don't always agree.
Yeah,
we don't always agree. So I mean, definitely. But thank you, Smoke Vision Entertainment, for setting this up for us.
Absolutely.
If anybody got any closing remarks?
With the banners and all that.
You've just experienced an Encrypted Vision podcast for the first time. Please listen to more, and more will come. Enjoy.
Crack, Blaze, Nightwing.
Can I run? Can I hide? Coming for you.
Yeah.
So just sit tight. Can I run? Can I hide? We're coming for you.
Super mutant, so you know I got that mini nuke. SMG to click, other niggas they just scared to shoot. Nightwing in the crowd, in the sky, standing right next to you. Johnny in the back, turtle hat, ready to kill you dudes. Life is so incredible, new year with better dope. I don't know what set your claim, but they're not acceptable. Rockin' to the beat, cause you know you can't compete. It be cold out here in these streets.
Just try to place them on your feet. Hey.
I think it's different. A nigga been on a new mission. Gotta keep a damn job, try to not get robbed and focus on my vision. So nigga, come and listen. Now blood be spitting that wisdom. Eat crackers on the beat, so you know them niggas spitting that crimson.
Can I run? Can I hide? Coming for you, so just sit tight. Can I run? Can I hide? Coming for you, so just sit tight. Can I run? Can I hide? Coming for you, so just sit tight. Can I run? Can I hide? Coming for you. Excuse me, sir, just wanna know when the beans touch down, tell me what did they do? I heard they was picking up mics and the stars got bright and they proceeded to deliver spitting chants like Gandalf. Magic, sir, but don't believe a word. You mean to tell me that they unleashed a ray of hypnotic wave cause they wanted to rave? All I got to say is true. See, I'm one of them dudes, Johnny Allen West, yes, impress them, yes I do. I'm just trying to bust a move. See, I don't know if you know that a change is coming. Hearing thunder, that's a bunch of dragons headed your way, boy. Better run away, boy. Gonna advance my game, boy. SMG the team, now I know you know our name, boy. Letting off shots, pop, your man's not hot. Better tell him to stop and we come through with a gang of diamond. That's word to mama, and I always honor my promises. Me and Blaze go way back, like Peabody's way back. You know we some clowns here, but homie, we don't play that. SMG the team, and you know we keep it key, cause we gamers, not a gangster village hidden in the city. Can I run? Can I hide? Coming for you, so just sit tight. Can I run? Can I hide? Coming for you, so just sit tight.
Fuck you even try to hide for, like you didn't wanna step on my toes. Then you trying to run from the fight. No, I thought you said I was light though. Thought lyrically you take my life though. You said I should let that mic go, but didn't you go to my show? Now you trying to act so macho. Oh my god, nigga, just shut up and leave. You really try playing the G and a G? You cannot record and you can't pay the fee. Watch me perform and then you will see. Matter of fact, homie, just go by a lease. Since you keep thinking you're better than me, do what I do and go slash on the beat. Oh, you can't do it, you trash in the streets. Rapping about all the hard times, cause honestly that's where my heart lies. I'll grip your chest and make your heart mine, then squeeze it to your flat line. This won't happen like the last time, cause Maverick is now a pastime, and Nightwing is now that guy that'll slaughter you for your whack rhymes.
Coming for you, just sit tight. Can I run? Can I hide? Coming for you.
E-Crack beat that shit.
Slow down, baby, there's no need to rush.
No, we armed and dangerous. No, we armed and dangerous.
Slow down, baby, there's no need to rush.
No, we armed and dangerous. No, we armed and dangerous.
Slow down, baby, there's no need to rush.
No, we armed and dangerous. No, we armed and dangerous.
Slow down, baby, there's no need to rush.
No, we armed and dangerous. No, we armed and dangerous.
So listen, I'm on a money motivated mission. Been hiding work in the closet to put food in the kitchen. I see your vision, compared to mine I don't see the difference. We're gonna grind till we get it, make sure nobody missing. Maybe I can slow it down a bit so we can take a trip. Blowing dubs at MGM, turning dollars into cents. I don't know what you wanna do, I love you Twigs. Half the time chillin' playing games with the crew while you give me back shots in the middle of the room. Why's nobody stopping me? I love when she's on top of me, spending all this cash like I done won a monopoly. Eat it up, yum, while she screaming, you can't stop me. I'm your horoscope, cause I know you love astrology.
Slow down, baby, there's no need to rush. Slow down, baby, there's no need to rush. Slow down, baby, there's no need to rush. Slow down, baby, there's no need to rush.
I be talking to my past self like this, hold on. Slow down. Didn't EA teach you anything? Apologies for meddling, but did you just present wedding ring? Here's the thing, I didn't really want to say anything, but she had a fling with one thing to trust, you can find a better thing. I lost my V card to the broad and blew another nigga the day after that. My birthday, matter of fact, said fucking nigga pass the pack. Before living in the aftermath, I didn't think I'd survive after that. Started thinking that my raps are whack. Then I surveyed my habitat and realized I was putting too much negative energy in my music synergy. Started doing shit differently. Now I got pigs in the seat of they car taking pics of the team, cause they know we ascend in the league. We ain't playing, we just pacing the heat. Woo. Yeah, we raid in the streets. Yeah, they vacating the streets. Yeah, places a beast. Matter of fact, yo, what up, SMG? I don't beef cause that shit got MSG. If it's love, that shoot me an MSG. Father time too impatient for me. I'm with Mother Nature, embracing the T.
Slow down, baby, there's no need to rush.
No, we armed and dangerous. No, we armed and dangerous.
Slow down, baby, there's no need to rush.
No, we armed and dangerous. No, we armed and dangerous.
Slow down, baby, there's no need to rush.
No, we armed and
E-Crack beat that shit.
They said this for SMG tape. Blazing E-Crack, about to motherfucker blaze it down. Let's see how much you motherfuckers change.
Motherfucker. We're not gonna store the motherfucker. I'm on the motherfucker. I'm a mushroom cloud laying motherfucker. You're close, motherfucker. Sure got me taste like pumpkin pie, but I never know because I won't eat the bitch, motherfucker.
They call me Sam Jackson, cause I'm that motherfucker. Snakes on the plane with your girlfriend undercover. They call me Sam Jackson, cause I'm that motherfucker. Middle finger to the politicians and the governors. They call me Sam Jackson, cause I'm that motherfucker. Snakes on the plane with your girlfriend undercover. They call me Sam Jackson, cause I'm that motherfucker. Middle finger to the politicians and the governors.
They call me Sam Jackson, cause I'm that motherfucker. Middle finger to the politicians and the governors. This SMG, we raw. We came to bring the ruckus. We bout to make it to the top, but y'all not in discussion. Why y'all hating on the motherfucking nerds? Anime bars like some shit you never heard. Mad that we are stars, man, the bird is the word. Screaming out King Kong, man, these niggas don't want that word.
E-Crack beat that shit.
I'm about to spaz off, Kirk off on you fucking suckers. These motherfuckers don't want that we here to bring the ruckus. I'm about to spaz off, Kirk off on you fucking suckers. These motherfuckers don't want that we here to bring the ruckus. That's why I hate these bitches. I Nick Fury you whores and turn them off like switches. Always moving that hard, got the work in the kitchen. Man, I'm straight Pulp Fiction, you know I got that wisdom. Niggas talk slick, man, I be you like you terrorists. Look on Johnny face, tagging mad like you hear this shit. Breaking down the fifth, pour it up till we getting lit. Life's such a bitch, shafting all the rules, looking for my fix. Don't you get where I know this shit might be scary. Tunnel vision blurry. Sometimes it's overburn. Take them off, get them soft. Man, I'm feeling kinda lost. Sam Jackson, kill them all.
Yeah, we went there.
JTBS.
They don't know what we do for our family.
They don't know.
We stay grinding.
They don't know.
Closing food for the kids and paying them bills.
Yes, we do.
Just to keep it real.
Yes, we do.
They don't know what we do for our family.
They don't know.
We stay grinding.
They don't know.
Closing food for the kids and paying them bills.
Yes, we do.
Just to keep it real.
Yes, we do.
The past, the end. Got a new family to start and begin. Ain't searching for no new girlfriends. I got the bottle of hen in the backyard barbecuing. And I don't know who cooked the food, but it's just my family and we in a good mood. I don't mean to be rude, but my peoples are cool. In the backyard bumping music, acting like fools. Times is hard, we live in hell. Hope my whole family is alive and well. When this life is really only bail to jail, or hustle out on the street trying to make a meal. Family at home and most of them clueless. Running around the street and acting so foolish. But I always come through like what y'all doing. Talking to my family in the backyard barbecuing.